油から揚げたら包丁で切り、あとはキャベツを盛って、最後にソースをかけ、完成。やっとできたか。熱いから気をつけてな。
For today's recipe, I have green cabbage, pork shoulder, all-purpose flour, panko breadcrumbs, and a few whole eggs. And lastly, some hoisin. I'll start by cutting the pork shoulder into 1/4 inch thick pieces. If you prefer a thicker cutlet, you can even go 1/2 inch. If you're having problems cutting after a few slices, it could be the fat buildup on your knife. You just want to run it under some hot water. Now it's time to tenderize our pork and make it as juicy and flavorful as possible. To do this, I'm going to use the back of my knife and create a crosshatch pattern on the meat. Just remember to use a gentle touch. We don't want to cut through the meat or make it too thin. Tenderizing the pork is an important step that helps to break down the fibers and make it more tender and flavorful. Trust me, it's worth the extra effort and will take your dish to the next level. Now that our meat is all tenderized, we're going to set up a breading station. Start with flour, followed by eggs, and then Japanese panko breadcrumbs after that. You're going to want to whisk the eggs lightly. If you want to stretch this a little bit further and not use any more eggs, you can also add a little bit of water in or a little bit of milk. It'll make it go further. All right, now that we're all set up, time to start breading. You're going to want to cover the pork in flour. If you want, you can also season this flour with some salt and pepper, or for a little extra flavor, some Chinese 5 spice is really good. Next, dredge it in some eggs. Make sure when you're dredging to let a little bit of it drip off, just so you don't have a lot of lumps when you transfer into the panko. All right, now let's put it in the panko. Just pat it down on one side, covering with panko. And then you're going to want to firmly press down. Now that our first coating is done, we're going to want to dredge it back in the egg. We're going to do this one more time just to make sure that we lock in all those juices. Same thing as before, just pile the panko on top and then press down firmly to make sure that it all gets in there. And that's how the finished product should look. Next, I'm going to grab my wok and add in about 1 liter of canola oil and heat up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that our oil is up to temperature, we're going to want to add in 1 tonkatsu at a time, as they're pretty big. You'll want to fry the tonkatsu for about 4 to 7 minutes in total, casually flipping just to make sure that there's complete coverage when frying. Now that's been 7 minutes, we're going to remove the tonkatsu from the oil and let it drain on a tray. And there we go. Whole batch is fried up. Looking really good. Now bring it to your cutting board. We're going to cut them to 1/2 inch strips or whatever bite-sized pieces that you'd like. Now it's time for the fun part, plating. I'm going to start by using some shredded cabbage as a base, then adding the juicy cutlets on top. To finish it off, I'll drizzle with some savory hoisin sauce. But you can also experiment with curry or chili oil for some added heat. I'll leave the links to these at the end of the video. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today as I cook up this mouth-watering dish. If you enjoy this video and want to see more tasty recipes, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribing to our channel is the best way to stay up to date on all of our latest videos and delicious dishes. Plus, it's free and helps support our channel so we can bring you more amazing content. And while you're at it, why not leave a comment and let me know what toppings you'd like to add to this dish. Your feedback helps us create even better recipes for you to enjoy in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.